What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Aaron Brown and this is Athlete Life. Okay guys, so the question for today is, what is the draft process like? And that is a great question because so many players have the opportunity to go through it and they might not know what to expect. So in this video, I'm going to explain some of what goes into the draft process, and hopefully you guys can learn something about what to expect, how you should act, certain things you might want to do when you are asked for a meeting with these scouts, professional or Division I. So we're going to go through that today and hopefully it can help you guys out. The draft process is an awesome experience because number one, it is something that you're looking forward to all throughout your young life as you go from junior high to high school. It's something that you kind of anticipate as a baseball player and as someone that is trying to further your career. When you get to that point in time where you're in high school and you're playing well, you kind of separate yourself from the other players on the team, especially on varsity. That's when you are going to start to notice that there are some more eyes in the stands that are watching you play. Those eyes being scouts. Now, if you are extremely talented, there's probably going to be Division I scouts for college as well as professional scouts to possibly sign you out of high school. And then obviously if you go to college, you will have professional scouts at most of the games because D1 college, that's where professional teams draft their players, are from mostly, D1 colleges, and obviously there's a lot of JUCOs and other colleges that players get drafted out of as well. So guys, first thing I want to talk about with the draft process is you got to understand that these scouts are there to watch you perform. They are there to see what you can do day in and day out. They're going to come to multiple games. They are going to grade you based on a scale that goes up to 80 being the best of the best. You have to understand that if they're there, you're being graded on everything. They're watching your speed to first, they're watching your throws from the outfield, your throws across the diamond, what your arm is like off the mound, what kind of stuff you have. So you really want to take pride in those games. I mean, I know it's a high school game and it may not be a huge game. It really doesn't matter because if there's eyes there watching you, they want to see what you can do and they want to see if you have potential to play at the next level. Just play every game like it's your last because you never know who's going to be watching you, whether it's a scout that could influence the rest of your career or if it's somebody else that just has never seen you play for the first time. Based on what you do in that game, they will kind of make an assumption as to what kind of player you are. And unfortunately, that's what happens when scouts come to games too. It might be their first time watching you as a potential talent, a potential draftee. So you want to make sure you are out there to perform and you are putting your best foot forward and making sure you are hustling out every ball you put in play, backing up plays on defense, hard 90s every time, being a good teammate. They write down all of these things, guys. They take notes on every little thing because when you get to a level where everybody's talented, like D1 baseball, it's the little things that can separate you from the pack. And whether that's being a great teammate, whether that is being known as a player who respects their coaches and authorities and respects their teammates as well, who is a leader, all these different things, guys, can really separate you from the group and can help you throughout the draft process and possibly move you up on their list, which obviously means, higher up on the list, higher up in the draft means bigger signing bonus and more of an opportunity to succeed with that organization. Make the most of your opportunity is what I'm trying to say. You might not get another opportunity to play in front of a scout. You just don't know. So you guys want to play every single game like there are scouts in the stands. Sometimes there were games that I played that I didn't think scouts were there and they were actually there. Sometimes you just can't see them. You don't know where they're sitting. They could be down the line. They could be behind home plate. You never really know. So again, make the most of every game. Play the game hard, play the game the right way, respect your teammates, respect your coaches, go about your business the right way, and most importantly, enjoy it. Enjoy the process, have fun. Don't be stressed about it. If there's scouts in the stands, just pretend like they're not there and play the game like you normally would. Okay, so my second point on what to expect during the draft process is if there are scouts that are interested in you, there will be phone calls you will have with these scouts. They're going to want to get to know you as a person. So they're going to set up phone calls to talk with you on the phone, get to know you as a person, maybe a little bit more as a player, you know, what you're kind of like in the clubhouse, you know, how you're doing with school. They could ask you any number of questions, guys. So just be prepared for that. If you're a potential draft pick out of high school or college, they're probably going to want to come over to your house, have a sit-down meeting, meet your family, sit down with you, talk to you face to face. And so personally, what I did with that is, you know, I loved having scouts over, getting to meet them and talk about their organizations and the possibility of playing for them. You don't need to do this, and they don't expect this at all, but have them over for dinner. Schedule it so they come over around dinner time, put out a nice dinner. It's just a nice gesture to welcome them into your home and really make them feel at home with you and just a relaxing setting. So it makes it a little bit, you know, less on edge, if you will, because it can be stressful as a player. You got a professional scout coming over to your house to ask you all these questions, and it can be stressful. You know, you can be a little bit freaked out, maybe not sure what to say. All I can say, guys, just be yourself. Be yourself, answer the questions honestly, speak clearly, and just enjoy the time. Really enjoy it, because it's gonna come and go really, really fast. Have as much of your family there as possible. They love to meet your families. They love to know what kind of people you are, how you get along with your brothers and sisters. Guys, all of these things play a factor when it comes to drafting players. They wanna know as much as they possibly can about you before they make the decision to take you in the draft as a person and a player. And that's another point. They want to know you as a person just as much as they want to know you as a player. If you are a kid that is extremely talented, but you don't respect your coaches, you don't respect your teammates, you're not a good teammate at all, there's not really any teams out there that want to draft guys like that. It's just the simple truth. So like I said, respect your teammates, respect your coaches, work hard, go about your business the right way. And when they ask for a meeting, have them over for dinner, have your family there, answer their questions respectfully, honestly, and most of all, guys, enjoy the process. It's a fun process. There's a lot that goes into it. You know, it's something that a very small percentage of our population gets to go through. So take it day to day, answer all the phone calls you can, take all of the meetings you can, and again, be yourself. They're not just drafting a baseball player, they're drafting a person. You know, this is a business. So be yourself. They want to get to know you. They want to understand who you are and how you function. So one other point I want to make, guys, is the type of players that scouts are looking for. And of course, they're looking for talented players, guys who understand the game, guys who can really play the game, you know, players that have good power or a good fastball. But more importantly than that, guys, they're looking for players that have good character. So if you're a guy that struggles with that, whether that's, you know, you lose patience, you get angry too easily, you don't respect your authority, your coaches, your teammates, I would encourage you to just work on your character, because that can make a difference between being selected in the draft and not being selected in the draft. To be quite honest with you guys, they look for players with good character. This is a business. They want people that are going to be good for the team. They want guys that will be good leaders. They want good people. They don't just want good players, they want good people in their organization. So I encourage you guys, work on your character if you know you need to. And I promise you, it will make a difference. You will be more respected in the organization. You will be more trusted. They will look at you as someone who they can count on. So if there's anything else I can encourage you guys to think about going into this draft process is your character. Maybe look at yourself in the mirror, say, hey, what are some things I might need to work on with my game personally? You know, is it being a better teammate? Is it respecting my coaches more? Is it maybe I need to work harder on a daily basis? They want guys that are going to work hard every single day and that want to get better every single day. So that's another encouragement of mine to you guys, is they're looking for good character and good quality people. So if you can improve that over the next year and then you start the draft process, it could help you. It could benefit you in a huge way. So those are my encouragements to you guys. Just a few points for you on this video, but I hope it helps you guys learn about what to expect through this process. And if you're going through this process right now, if you're about to go through this process, I'm super stoked for you. I went through this process in 2011 out of high school, and then in 2013 in college, and then 2014 in college out of Pepperdine University. It was really, really quite an experience, guys. I'll never forget it. So again, guys, enjoy it, be yourself, and be patient. Don't rush it. There's no need to rush. You're not going to go anywhere until the draft happens anyways. Best of luck to all of you who are going out there and really going for it, and it's an exciting time for sure. So remember to keep working hard, keep good character, respect your coaches, respect your teammates, and have fun, guys. Enjoy the process. So just to sum things up real quick, guys, point number one, you never know who's in the stands watching you when you're in high school games, college games. So make sure you go hard. Every ball you put in play, make sure you're backing up bases on defense. As pitchers, make sure you are pounding the strike zone, throwing your best stuff, you know, never take a pitch off. Go about your business the right way, respect your teammates, respect your coaches, and have fun. And just pretend like nobody's there, because it doesn't really matter if they're there or not. You know, the word gets out. If you got talent, they're gonna come find you and watch you. So enjoy it, enjoy it. Make sure that when scouts are calling you and asking for meetings, that you take all those phone calls, you invite them over for dinner, have as much of your family there as possible, answer their questions clearly and honestly. And again, guys, my final encouragement is to really just enjoy the process. Be yourself and enjoy the process, because it's something, like I said, not a lot of players get to go through, high school players especially. A lot of kids stop playing baseball after high school. So if you are lucky enough to enjoy this draft process, take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. It might just change your career. That's what I got for you guys today. I hope it helps you understand what goes on during the draft process. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're new to the channel, please browse the channel and subscribe. Hit the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you have any questions about what it's like in the minor leagues, the major leagues, professional athlete lifestyle, any questions about baseball specifically, please let me know in the comments below. I will take a look and make a video to answer your questions. Again, guys, I really appreciate the support. Have a great day, and God bless.